morning. Good morning. Good morning. And welcome to Morning Musings with Amelia McHenry from Dodona Coaching. I am Amelia and I am your achievement coach, helping you and supporting you to going for your big dreams, whatever that looks like. Your big dreams are all about what's aligned with you. What is the right thing for you to do? What are the things that you're interested in? What are the things that you want to see in your life? And that could be as small as hanging out in your backyard garden, or as big as going to the moon, right? Or participating somehow, somewhere in between, right? And yeah, it's about what's aligned with you, and trying to figure out the milestones and the action steps and the path forward. So today we're just, every morning I come here and I just tap into, or try to just tap into what the universe has to say for us today. Like, what do you need to hear today? And I do that through Alana Fairchild's Sacred Rebels Oracle deck, which is a beautiful deck, and it's whimsical and a little fun and a little bit rebellious because, and so, so we're gonna just tap into that, and I like the same card to show up on the top at least 3 times. That's when it tells me that's the card we need to have. So I'm sitting here shuffling and waiting for that top card to show up and tell us what message do we need to hear. So closing eyes, putting intentions forward, and there it is. Look at that. Quick as quick can be. We've had this one before. In the world, not of the world. In the world, not of the world. Guess we need to be reminded of that one, right? Let's see. In the world, not of the world. It is safe for you to become naked with life. This doesn't necessarily mean stripping off and running wild in public. It does mean stripping back your beliefs, strongholds, and mental or emotional security blankets so that you can live with less obstruction than ever before. Imagine the conditioning that has kept life away from you. Just kept it dropping out of your hands like keys, coins, or clocks. Conditioned beliefs about money, time, security. I can read this morning. All right, let's try that again. Conditioned beliefs about money, time, security, having, locking away, holding, and controlling can be surrendered and allowed to fall away. What would it be like to feel as though you were on holiday every day? Perhaps there would be a softening in your way with life, an implicit trust in its flow, and a faith in the ability of time to bend and stretch as needed so that all may be accomplished. It is an advanced stage of our spiritual relationship with life that we are able to feel held within it sufficiently enough to surrender our defenses layer by layer, to nakedly accept what is. This oracle comes as a message to you. Sometimes we need our defenses. At other times, it is clear we are outgrowing them. There is something that you have outgrown. It has to do with your ideas about productivity, time, control, and money. It has to do with abundance, trust, and living with the fundamental belief that everything is going to turn out okay. You are ready to be much more vulnerable and exposed in life. You don't have to hide behind being organized, perfect, in control, or financially secure and stable. You do not, or, excuse me, nor do you need any other acceptable social face. It is time for you to loosen the strings of your own controlling nature. They are too tight and too restrictive for you anyway. You were born to live in a much freer way. When you live as you innately are, rather than how you have been conditioned to be, you, excuse me, that was a kacho. When you live as you innately are, rather than how you have been conditioned to be, you will experience greater joy, freedom, and support. When you are not resisting yourself or resisting life, there is less resisting what you need as it comes to you. If you have also drawn the oracle of faith and progress, this is particularly strong message for you. This message is that you are shedding. It might be an identity. It might be a status symbol, such as a car, home, or a suburb. And it could even be a socially admired relationship. You are shedding because no matter what the appearance of things, those old forms were too constricting for you. It is almost like your spirit was trying to walk about in shoes several sizes too small. They were starting to pinch. The seams were ripping, and eventually they would fall apart completely. Likewise, you are being stripped of internal beliefs that are failing you, perhaps externally as well. Whether this seems to be your choice or not, make no mistake. It is your own spirit in cahoots with the loving spirit of life that has brought this situation about. So, you are being guided to trust. If you have also drawn the oracle of trust yourself, then you are not only being guided to rely on life, but also on your inner knowing, because at some level, you get it. You understand and know that this is all freeing you. After letting go, there comes a temporary emptiness that provides a greater space for fulfillment to come forth. A couple of spots in there that caught, right? Yeah. Um, the one that caught my throat, uh, when you live as you innately are, rather than how you have been conditioned to be. Catch, catch, catch. Wonder what's going on in my life. Yeah. When you live as you innately are, you will experience greater joy, freedom, and support. Let's do the healing process. Yeah. All right. Feet on the ground. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes if you want, and out. Hand on your heart. Imagine you are running naked into a sea, ocean, river or waterfall. Be cleansed. Feel it happening. Be with it and enjoy the sensation of it. Feel freed of any weight that you no longer need, be it physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual. Let go on all levels. When you are ready, open your eyes and rest for a few moments before going back into your day or evening. You have completed your healing process. In the world, not of the world. Your defenses were there for a reason, are there for a reason. They're a really good signpost to say, hey, something is a little wonky here. But sometimes what it sees as being a little wonky and a little scary and a little thing, it's just the borders of the box that you have been placed in. That the border of the box that people put around you as you were growing up. Oh, we don't do that. Oh, you're one of those people. You can't do that. Women are supposed to be this way. Men are supposed to be this way. Those are boxes. Boxes that have been placed around you. They're not true. They're just a box. And it's not a box that you chose. It's a box that was given to you and buttoned up on you, kind of like when you were young and your mother dressed you funny. To quote Monty Python, your mother dresses you funny. Or is that anyway? Maybe not Monty Python, but to quote someone out there. You know, your parents chose the clothes you wore until you grew up and decided what you wanted to wear instead. And then probably there was some, tension. Probably some tension around what you wanted to wear and what they thought was appropriate. This is kind of that time, right? It's like you are going, wait a minute, no, this is what I want. And everybody around you is like, oh, no, wait a minute, that's not appropriate. Oh, baloney. If you feel good, if it's what makes you light up and smile and giggle and be joyful, then it's appropriate for you. May not be appropriate for them because they don't like it. Then it's not, they don't have to do it. This is your life. And it's time to step out of the box. That's their box. And you've lived in it for far too long. It's their box. And you've lived in it for far too long. It's time to step out and find your own boundaries. Find where you can go a little further. Or maybe their boundaries are too far out there for you. Maybe you want to reel them in a little bit. It's your life. And you define what you do in it. So go out there. Be in the world, not of the world. Of the world is the box. In the world is you. Strip down naked, go be the streak. Be the authentic person you are meant to be. Because there's magic there. There's magic. And you doing that will inspire somebody else to do that. And what would it be like if every single being on this planet was able to live their authentic life? How happy would we be? And if we were able to accept other people's authenticity? And if it wasn't for us, we'd just move along and allow them to be. It's like, oh, that's not for me. I'm going to come over here. Or, ooh, isn't that interesting? I'd like to see some more of that. Instead of all this, I don't like that, so you have to change so that I'm okay. No, be your authentic self. You will find your people. You will find your safe places. And everyone will be better for it. So, with that, namaste, aho, go with God, bright blessings, go with Goddess. Thank you, universe, creator, all that is, the big knower. I appreciate you. If you are enjoying these morning musings, please hit like and subscribe and click that little bell thingy so that you get notified when I go live or a new thing happens on here, this channel. So yeah, all that stuff. I don't know everything. I'm still learning it. Taking those baby steps, making the thing happen. And yeah, go be your authentic self today. See what happens. Just try something a little more authentic than the box you're normally in. Might be a fun experiment. The thing that was talking about here was a lot of water. Go play in some water. Maybe go swimming today. Feel the flow. Wash the old off. Yeah. All right. Keep your eyes on the horizon, your hands on the wheel, and your foot on the gas, baby. Let's do this. I'll see you tomorrow.